Oh, my Ashe has cleanse. I'm not too sure why she even took Ashe when there was already that Leona lock-in. Would have preferred something more bursty to go with my claw. I think their team is actually kind of scary bot lane because of that Ashe take. They can just keep jumping in and in and in and in, and we can't punish. I don't think Kate said a word since that post as well, right? I feel like responsible somehow. Yeah. Do you go heal here? No, I don't. No. Oh well. Hey Link, you didn't play Pike anymore? I did a Pike game yesterday actually, and I hated it. I used to love playing Pike. But yeah, Ashe pick here is... Could have dodged this one to be honest as well. I don't know why you would take Ashe into this. You know straight away that they take Darius and Leona. The Leona one's obviously the more notable one. They can just go straight for your face and then... Sure, she has cleanse, but that's not going to help like much. Thresh would be a dream here. Wait, are you the same person who spammed me to play Thresh earlier? No, there was a guy earlier that was like, say, play Thresh, play Thresh, play Thresh, play Thresh. Okay, it wasn't you. I'm not triggered at all. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize is that I play a lot towards what I feel is best to actually like win the game. Occasionally I get asked for like requests, and during that time, you know, you're more than welcome to throw in your suggestions, but yeah. It's kind of funny / annoying, but I can understand that people want me to play their favorite champions and stuff though. Do you eat Hot Pockets? I have never even eaten a Hot Pocket. I don't even quite understand what they are. Apparently they burn your mouth, right? That's an American thing, right? It's not like a Pop-Tart, is it? I've had a Pop-Tart before, and my god, they're literally like radioactive icing waste. It's what I would imagine what radioactive like material tastes like, just if it was sweet with added sweetener. Like, doesn't anyone here like legit like Pop-Tarts? Pop-Tarts are the best, I'll fight you. The only tart for me is your mum. Hey! Alright, I'll calm down. Sorry, chat. Alright, getting a bit edgy here. Cringe into Spider, you are the definition of cringe. Did that make sense? Yeah, it did make sense. Shut up. It's like the insanely like sweet cereal. Does anyone eat like honey cereal or like basically I eat Shreddies for breakfast pretty much every morning, and they've got another version that is frosted Shreddies. I can't remember why. I think they ran out of like the plain Shreddies and only had frosted Shreddies, and I tried one mouthful and it was literally like it looked like someone had, you know, desecrated my Shreddies by adding a lot of white stuff on top, but my god, they're so vile. I think my mouth died that day. She still got hit though. Good. Okay, good. I lost my ward there though, just to keep her there. Is that enough? Boom! But yeah, I can't stand like That kind of like fake sweetness. Ugh. Maybe when I was 10. So much damage, nice. Luna's now quite low HP, so she can't re-engage necessarily when Tristana comes back in here. I don't think Tristana can buy a substantial item here either. She's on 5 potions at Trist. Luna took another W to the face there. You're fake. Joking. Love ya. Oh man. For a moment there, I thought you like killed me IRL, but you know. I can probably kill Leona here, right? Let's kill Leona. We're getting ganked, right? I need to unbind that. I think I did some video recording like ages ago for that hide UI. Ooh, sets here. Should be okay. Trist, okay. That was a nice play by Trist. I think we do Rod. Yeah, I entered a little bit there. But look at this lane. This lane's looking pretty good. If Ash can make sure she can freeze this here, we'll be able to deny her quite a bit of stuff still there though. Plus, we also got an extra 150 gold for that Trist kill because the Trist had no assist. So it's okay. Ash didn't freeze this wave though. I feel like she should have. Oh well. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Not yet anyway. Why did I blind pick Swain? Swain's an interesting one because some people still occasionally play it in a solo lane. It's enough of a pick to maybe make the enemy second guess what to play, but Leona just whacked it in straight away anyway, so... I'm gonna have to look to roam soon. Kiana wants to surrender. She's died twice. There are 5 steps from Trist still has like 9 million health potions. Leona will be back bot lane shortly. Plus Swain's a pretty good cheesy pick anyway, not many people know how to play against him. Like getting that kill and getting them really low super early lane was purely because you can just kind of tell they don't play against Swain or haven't really played against Swain before. My passive didn't come back up again there in time. Nice, another turret plating. Another W hit. Hard engage counter Swain, so when I saw the Leona instant lock and pick I was kinda like, ah, that sucks. But it hasn't been too bad at the moment. Usually I would save that pull-in just as she like panic sleeps there, but it was going to be a kill anyway. It's too much damage there anyway. Plus I could have W to her jump location as well. Nice arrow. Especially when Leona was off to ward. Talking about warding. Isn't at least right there. That sucks. So it sucks that the Ashe didn't actually tank that Leona ulti, because that probably would have been a one fight as well. She may have died, but we would have been able to clean up. Oh well. It's just a shame I'm not 6 yet here. I really want 6 before we fight. Now Triss probably doesn't realize that my level 6 is really strong. That'd be too slow there. No, kind of minion. Come on, jump on me, jump on me, jump on me. Ashe is here. Ashe had flash the entire time there. She could have easily walked up to here and just flashed over here. Okay. It is what it is. Hey Ozzy, thank you for the raid, dude. Hope you had a nice stream, man. Yeah, it's a shame the Ashe didn't flash over there. Or even like walked up and tried to do another volley. Lux is low, but not low enough for a W poke here. If I can herd her towards me maybe here. I need to help out. It's okay, I think. Pizza for lunch? Don't talk to me about pizza, dude. You know I'm on a diet. That's mean. Why has Nami been so dominant in solo queue lately? It's the W buff that she received. Where her now, not her W buff, her E buff. That her E now affects spells. Thanks, Matthew, and hey Ozzy. Wasn't in range for this. We got the Leona here. Triss is pretty low and Kiana's here. Okay, nice take. They're quite deep in the enemy wolf camp. We can definitely get a turret place. I don't think they need us, do they? Do they need us? We should be fine to keep pushing in here, surely. Maybe not. Why is Darius there? He hasn't got TP, he walked all the way down. Ashe has got the turret there at least anyway, she's just denying the enemy some minions. Although, she did mess it up a little bit. I've got a stopwatch here if I need to. I'm healing off 2 at the moment. Ashe hasn't got arrow. Overall this game for some reason is a lot closer than it probably should be. It's gonna be their dragon. Can't stop it. Rumble hasn't got ulti. He shouldn't bother. He really shouldn't bother. If he had ulti I'd say fine. We'll do Sork Shoes. And we'll head towards Sonya's. Do you have a guy for Support Swain? I don't think I do. No. I've stopped writing Mobifier guides since the whole Mobifier drama stuff, so I haven't made a written guide for quite some time. Yeah, maybe I should make some more guides, video guides and stuff for Twitch and YouTube. But I mean, I've got a few Swain gameplay stuff on. Mobifier drama, yeah, it's just the usual stuff. Other content creators, you know, downvoting my stuff, and the whole that I don't have Mobifier embeds and stuff on, and all that stuff. I can't be bothered to go into it, but it's just the internet, really, innit? Ash is top. Well, no one came bot, and I don't want to give Tristana free farm. I can probably kill her in 10 seconds if she goes in for me. Yeah, she doesn't want to fight me. Ash died top. Kinda just want the Triss to jump onto me. Ah, I couldn't like... Ah, man. I tried to like flash, bend my E around there. I tried to stopwatch just before that last projectile came through. My team wants to actually surrender. Why does my team want to surrender? Some pretty hardcore raging going on. My problem there is that nobody wanted to come down and take over the lane. Why would we want Tristana just to free farm bot lane when she's been set back quite a bit in terms of CS? Unlucky. Yeah, there's way too much flaming going on this game. Rumble's level 9. Oh. Okay. Was he AFK? At least someone actually went bot this time. This should be enough. Never mind. We can get the Leona. Right? Nope. We can't even get the Leona. I actually thought the Rumble had Leandries complete, so I was just expecting like the burn just to kill the Lux there. Okay. I got stopwatch, but is there any point using? Probably not. Mechanical Elise. Dragon spawning in 10 seconds. How important is keeping a positive mental attitude? Pretty important. Like if you're just going to be about negative about everything all the time, It's not going to be doing well for your mental health, is it? Plus, nobody's going to want to hang out with you anyway, in all aspects of life. If you're always just going to moan about stuff and complain and whinge and whine and cry and be emo, then not many people want to hang out with a person that does that. It goes for both in-game and IRL. Yeah, the problem is that we had Ashe doing... Oh, okay, crap. I'm dead. Will we win this game because of the flaming that's going on? Literally, all of those other 4 players are flaming each other constantly. I'm still gonna say no to surrender though. On the flip side though, I don't know how we're gonna win. Not like this anyway. What the hell is she doing? Nah, I can't even bother like complain about their mental in chat. Just leave them to it. We had a good stream yesterday. This one, of course, then had to be kind of bad in terms of the game quality. They're not doing Baron, are they? No. It's a shame I didn't have Zonius for that. I think I would have regenerated quite a bit of HP though. Yeah, they were trapping there because they knew we didn't have any vision around the Baron buff. These guys are utterly obsessed about each other's ranking in previous seasons. Funny thing is, they've all been placed together right now. I didn't have my ulti here. I was acting like I did for some reason. That root's a night. Okay. I mean, we did lose a turret, but that was at least kind of free. So another shutdown. There's a good Ashe arrow. So another shutdown. We got to do Baron off that. We have to. We've got Leandries. We do on Swain. Not Swain, on Rumble. Sets come out of being AFK to play now. He was in the fountain AFK. Wow, that was difficult, wasn't it? We do lose tier 3 turret bot though. Maybe I should be getting Spirit Visage rather. I was thinking maybe like the injuries, but we... Maybe Spirit Visage would be better. Anyway, that buys us some time. Hey, well, I tried. How you doing? Okay then. Oh, okay. Thank God she whiffed that. We lost Kiana though. I'm not really sure how. We don't want to fight, yep. Need more wards. They're going for the Drake, but it's not a huge amount we can do. I haven't got flash over the wall either here. W nearly stole that though. It's a nice route there I got there. I need to get into the actual fight itself though. But no W. We need to push in mid. Alright, they did get the Drake, the one Drake away from Infernal Soul. We've got a little bit on Baron. We can probably get tier 2 mid. What is she doing? Like Kiana's drunk. Ashe could have helped a bit on this turret here. That turret should be down if she was helping me though. Got that turret down to 500 HP by myself. Yeah, that sucked that the Ashe didn't bother helping there. Literally 3 or 4 autos. That's all was needed from her there, overall. Yeah, kinda don't want this tone. Unless I go Rylai's, but... Nah, screw it, we'll do the Andrew still. Rumble's not doing a lot at the moment. Oh god. Oh, I literally just said Rumble's not doing a lot. Don't face check every brush. Got an exposed bot in here. Baron buff's off. 3 minutes is when it's going to get real scary though, because that's when the Infernal Soul's going to be up. Alright, good luck, get. Ashe Volley kind of does nothing at this point. In terms of like the actual damage. Rip my wards.
There are 5 steps from realizing. 10 steps ahead.
They're wasting in there. Kiana's not with us. Game slowed down quite a lot now, hasn't it? I need that was a good Leonie engage. She's got clans, but we can't. Ooh, okay, I'm in. I'm good. I go for Lux.
Emily Chow gifted a tier 1 sub to MLN. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Can we get her? Nice. Whew, that ult, holy crap. I was worried that it was going to end slightly too early though. Hey Emily, thank you for giving Emma a sub, and thank you for giving your first ever sub over to the channel. Wow, that was huge. This turret will now finally fall. Baron's in 5 seconds. Drake's in 50, that's the scarier one though. Is that the Andrews? Yeah, it is. Can't. I can wait for a control word. I can wait for it. The biggest concern is, yeah, if we got to, I don't know how we're going to juggle this. If we go Drake, they'll get Baron. If we go Baron, they'll get Soul. I think Drake might have to be priority here. I'll go through it after the game if you remind me, hee, okay? This is quite an intense moment in the game right now. I don't have my Zhonya's just yet. Ow. Okay. This is a massive fail from me because... Oh, might be okay. I've got my ulti coming up very soon. I guess I tanked enough though. I thought I screwed up because my ult was still on cooldown. So there was no ult into Zhonya's play. But they did use everything on me there, and I'm pretty tanky still, even without magic resistance with the Spirit Visage. Which probably should have bought instead of Leandri's. Because it also gives me 10% CDR, my ulti would have been up because of that as well. Yeah, that would have shaved off 10 seconds off my ulti. Don't die, Kiana, it's not worth it. Alright, is potion here and another control word? Maybe I should have done tenacity potion. I think it's fine, whatever. We're now even, kind of. Ash has got cleanse and QSS. Hey Bone, thank you for the 2-month resub, dude. Ah, I thought she was gonna go back the other way because her Leona was there. One mistake and we've still lose the game because of the exposed situation. Where, Leona? That's stone plate used by her. Might just have to siege with my W a little bit just to get some health back here. Wow, nice catch. Really nice catch. It's a huge amount of damage. I've got no flash though to get in there. If I had flash over that wall, that would have been really nice. I lost sets too quickly there though. Bot lane. Bot lane. Guys, come on. This might be too slow of a transition now. Considering tower dive. Okay, I have to tower dive. Got the Lux here. What, Dyrus? Leandri's, come on! That might not be enough. He might be alive on like 50 HP. They're all so low at the back there. Kiana managed to get a nice kill there though. 2 kills. We've got Super Creep still pushing in here and it's just Elise alive. We've got Super Creep buffed up here, plus 3 cannon minions. Lux is up in 9. This should be game. This should actually be game. It's fine. Just hit the buildings. Forehead. Hit the Nexus, dude. Oh my god. Okay, GG. It's fine. Oof. Man. Luckily I've been doing some lifting today. Because that was quite a carry. Yeah, I think I did pretty well that game, ignoring the hate that was going on in chat and just focusing on myself and carrying in the game. Yeah, I could have surrendered. I could have been at 5th surrender as well in that surrender vote. I'm not gonna on anyone here because of the amount of flaming that was going on that game. This is the clearest never surrender game I've ever seen in a while. Yeah, I just felt like I could do stuff still that game, so I wasn't willing to give up. Double honor as well. How much damage did I do that game? I was number 1 as well. Okay, number 1 on my team at least anyway. 2nd in the game. Swain Support, man. It is, like, in more games than not, this is like standard. Super tanky, decent amount of CC, like very high on the DPS as well. Like Set was AFK in the fountain for like, what, 3-4 minutes there? He only popped out once we started getting kills for that Baron. Yeah, I mean, the Ashe pick worked out. The cleanse saved her one time in mid, I noticed as well, when she got hit by the unit ulti, and that helped us get a couple of kills, I think, after that, if I remember correctly. The cleanse. The Ashe pick overall, though, I'm still not convinced by it, but yeah, that game looked like it was going to go down, didn't it, around about 15-20 minutes with the amount of flaming there, but managed to get a win. So hopefully after this promotion series, if we win it, then it should be D1. This account has very high hidden MR. I'm expecting D1. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one, because I didn't enjoy that until the end. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a full loss stream today actually. How do you deal with such toxic people like every 2 games? It's bad, but I'm used to it. Once you get used to the abuse, it is abuse. Once you get used to the abuse, you just it becomes the norm. I'm not happy that that's the case. Usually I have chat on all mute. But yeah, you get used to it, which you shouldn't have to, but you do. Riot obviously needs to do more in that regard there as well. I should probably report all of them, right? I'm just going to report all of them. I don't know if every single one of those players did flame, but it was a lot of flaming going on, especially between Kiana, Rumble, and Set. I can't remember if Ashe did, but I just have to report them all. Let's see what happens. But yeah. When do you pick Swain? That one was blind pick. Don't pick Swain ideally into hard engage. Like, if you ever want to cheese, like if you only literally care about rating as quickly as possible, don't care that much on the overall like support kind of thing, and your goal is like gold, plat, diamond, diamond 4, you could probably do Swain every single game. The only reason Swain's win rate, I think, is not higher is because A, not many people know about it anyway, and B, people aren't as experienced on it. It does take a few games to get used to his claw, but the amount of people that don't know how to play against Swain, if you do know how to play Swain, you basically get free lane every game. Like you saw it like there if you watched the start of that game, like level 1, we managed to kill, I can't remember who it was, and we managed to force out flashes and stuff super early. We got a kill really early. I think it was Trist, wasn't it? We killed Trist really early, and again it was on like 20%. And honestly, it was no effort. It was really no effort at all. And you can use, even like throughout the game, Swain's W damage does fall off a bit, but you can use it to herd people. So if you want to catch someone out, you put a W behind, or like they're in the edge of the circle but behind them. So instead of them walking back towards it, they will always go a certain direction, left or right. They will not want to tank your W. So you just throw out your root to the side, and you will land it like 90% of the time, and then you grab them back in with your passive, and then you follow everything up with your AD carry, proc electrocute, and throw an ignite. It happens a lot. It's literally you're herding with the W. And then sometimes you have the players that realize that you're doing that, but they realize too late, so they tank your W and then still get hit by your root anyway. It just happened a lot, like even in super high elo. So, what was Hiki's question? What was it? Can I break down Swain support? It's just the base damage is really high, and his amount of CC is pretty good, and his ulti is insanely strong. I feel like as well. If you can get 2 champions to heal off, his healing even at 1 point is really good with no Spirit Visage. You have if you are doing well in lane like we were that game, Rod of Ages, you can afford it. And only be slightly delayed on the Zhonya's. If you're doing really badly or kind of meh in lane, you rush Zhonya's because you need the stasis with your ulti. It's not worth like persevering to get the Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages is like a bonus. It's like really nice stats for sure. Catalyst can help a little bit in lane as well, but it's like a reward for doing well in lane. Zhonya's is a must, and you need it as soon as possible. And by the time you complete a Rod of Ages, which would be super late if you're behind, and then getting a Zhonya's, you might even not even get to complete the Zhonya's. It's just too important. So yeah. How do you play against the Swain? You would have to do hard engage, or the other option is a super high range harassment like a Xerath, because then the Swain can't root you unless he flashes. So you could, like, Xerath would be a really good pick against the Swain support if you saw it. Just keep your distance away from the E. The E doesn't really become a factor then. You just max range land your Qs and poke him down that way. Because if he can't hit his roots, his passive, then he doesn't get as much health regen back from landing those spells as well. So your harassment and staying out of range is reducing his health pool even more in the lane. What runes were running? It was Electrocute, Eyeballs, I think that one, and it was, I think you can either do Cheap Shot or you can do Taste of Blood. It's up to you and preference, both are fine. And then it's healing on the third one, Ravenous Hunter, I think it is, the healing one. And then secondaries, it is Stopwatch with, I generally prefer Cosmic Insight, but you can do cookies as well. You might want to do cookies when you're first playing it, just to get the extra like mana regen through. If you, yeah. Because you get mana back if you land your roots, but if you're first playing Swain, you might find landing a W in your root more difficult. So you'll probably need the extra mana regen there. Suppose they last picked Swain and you got a bad matchup, what do you suggest? It's too many variables, I can't answer that. I've highlighted his weaknesses, which is hard engage and massive like long range champions like a Caitlyn and Xerath would do really well against a Swain. But saying like Swain's last pick and then I have what does my team have? It's too hard. Like if I was a hard engage, it would be fine, or I'd have roam to mid. If I was an enchanter, you just gotta understand how the Swain E works. It's really hard to audibly describe his E, but it's okay to be hit by the first bit by the Swain E. It's always got a set max distance. You just don't want to get hit by the claw when it's on the way back. So, yeah. Also, like if other minions are as well, or like, say for example, there's a minion behind you, as it's coming back in, it will hit that minion and then the root won't land onto you as well. The most important thing is not to get hit by the claw on the way back. So yeah. Anyway, that is the end of the morning stream. There is no evening stream today. I've been sorting out a lot of YouTube videos from the Sunday stream. This video, Swain game, will probably go up onto YouTube if you missed it. So that will be going up onto YouTube over the next couple of days. So I've got a lot of YouTube stuff to sort out. If you aren't on Discord already, discord.gg/Bizzleberry. If you want stream announcements or support talk, or it seems like the Pix channel's turned into sort of like a League meme channel, which I'm allowing for now. If it gets edgy in there though, I'll have to change that. But yeah, pretty good channel.